What are your expectations for this Christmas season? Hi there, I'm Dr. Carol. This holiday season can bring very mixed emotions for many of us. On the one hand, we look forward to perhaps spending time with family and friends, celebrations, events, gifts. On the other, many things about this holiday season can be painful and difficult. Perhaps you have memories from Christmases past. Maybe some of those memories are wonderful, and you would love to recreate what you remember that was so good and special, but you can't. The people may not be around. Maybe you've lost one or more loved ones, and you know you can't go back there. And so you miss those good times. Maybe some of those memories were difficult and traumatic. And this holiday season reminds you of some of those incredibly painful things that you've experienced. I have someone very close to me who grew up in an alcoholic home. Christmas for her meant more drinking, more violence, more chaos. Another friend of mine, his wife and his children left on Christmas Eve. And every Christmas, that just reminds him again of the pain and the trauma of that season of his life. Whatever this season means for you, I want to give you a bit of encouragement and strategies about how you can move forward and make this season meaningful. An illustration of what this is like in my life is my little wooden creche. I got this in the town of Bethlehem a little over 20 years ago. It's small, it's a little tourist thing, but it was meaningful to me. I kept it over the years, but it got broken. It became just a pile of little wooden pieces, but I couldn't get rid of it. I didn't want to. When my husband passed away, the first Christmas without him, of course, was painful. And the only thing that I could make myself do, the only thing I wanted to do as far as Christmas was concerned, was to get out my little wooden creche. I did. I got all the pieces together and glued them back. You'll notice, if you could see up close, that there's still a few little pieces in this wooden creche that aren't all there. The lamb's ear is broken. This lamb was in two pieces. There's part of Joseph back behind here that's all scuffed and broken off. I glued it together the best that I could. And it was kind of a picture of taking the broken pieces of my heart and trying to glue them back together again. I still keep this creche because it reminds me both of walking through that process of grief around the Christmas season, but also that Jesus came right into the middle of our brokenness on Christmas. When the angel announced to Joseph the coming of Jesus, the angel was quoting Isaiah and said, "Behold, the virgin will conceive and bear a son, and they will call his name Emmanuel, God with us." Jesus came to be with us, not just shouting down from heaven saying, "Do this," or "I'll give you some strength here," or "I'm going to come and I'll take care of your sins." He did it by coming to be with us. That first Christmas was not particularly pretty. Mary and Joseph were desperately, desperately poor, miles away from home with no place to stay. The stable where the animals were, the only shelter they could find. Many of our paintings of the nativity scene, even just a creche like this, paint the animals as calm and pleasant and baby Jesus in a clean manger with clean straw. Well, I'm sure Mary and Joseph did the best they could, but it wasn't a clean and pleasant environment. The first birth is always painful. Mary would have just been a young teenager. As an OBGYN physician, I've taken many women through the birth process, and first births are always difficult. There would have been all the blood and body fluids. It would have been a very, very difficult and likely very scary time. But Jesus came right into the middle of that. For you this Christmas season, I invite you to let Jesus be born in you anew this year. Let him come right into the middle of your mess. He wants to. He will be there with you right in the middle of it. Don't hold anything back. Now, Jesus doesn't promise to magically make everything the way we would like it, but he does promise to be with us. Let that promise, Emmanuel, God with us, be real for you. I invite you to invite him to do that, and I pray that that experience is a special one this Christmas season for you. If you would like a little more on these ideas about making it through the holiday season with resilience and joy, even if there are difficulties, I would love you to join us in the Fully Alive group. If you're seeing this video when it first comes out, this Tuesday, on our Tuesday evening session, we are unpacking getting through the holiday season and dealing with the holiday blues. You can find out more and sign up at fullyalivegroup.com. I would love to see you there, and may God bless you.